Okay. A lot has been going on. And quite frankly, I'm going to be blunt. I had a heart attack. I have pneumonia. No, I don't have COVID. And my ex husband has been definitively determined to be a narcissist. I'm dealing quite a bit. I'm upset. After watching that stupid, insidious debate, I found myself leaning more towards Trump than Biden. But, you know, I'm conservative, so Joe Jorgensen seems to be the best one out there to me because I'm not a fan of the Green Party. I'm not a fan of Medicare for all or single payer because, quite frankly, I want to be able to take my money. I want my money back so that I can take it to my naturopath and spend it where I want it. I want to go to my naturopathic herbologist and get my homemade remedies. I don't understand what could possibly be wrong with that. So to me, I prefer the libertarian approach. I get it. I mean, it's going to take some time, but the Republicans and Democrats are not the answer. That debate was a joke. And if anything, Trump still proved a point. I've been trying to tell people for a long time that the tax laws allow the rich so many loopholes to paying their fair share. So when I see a meme talking about Trump paying $750 in income tax, I'm not surprised at all. Being that I own my own business, I've taken numerous deductions to where my own personal income tax is about the same. I have 3 children, so I get earned income credits and child tax credits. So I don't have to pay that much. I don't understand why people's intelligence seems to exit the building when it comes to the president. When it comes to Congress, you do realize that the rich people in Congress, Pelosi, Schumer, and all of the above, let me repeat that, all of them pay very little in taxes. You are complaining about seeing Trump's tax returns, but you're not asking for Pelosi's or Schumer's. You don't even bat an eye when the media tells you that Pelosi got a PPP loan. Where the hell was your PPP loan? Come on! This is ridiculous. I am under so much stress. I had a heart attack trying to explain these things to people who are supposed to be so smart. Come on. Come on. Seriously, stop voting for the Trumps and the Bidens. You know better. If there is look, I'm going to put it like this. It's like a trial. If there's any doubt in your mind, don't vote for them motherfuckers. Don't even do the whole it's the best between two evils. No. Why aren't you asking why don't you know about the other people running? Bill Weld was running against Trump in the primary. You didn't even have to have Donald Trump as your stupid nominee. This is sickening. It's sickening. If you are serious about an election, you would know everyone who is running. And when I try to talk to my relatives, I try to explain to them, Bill Weld was an independent years ago. There are independents in Congress. What the heck is wrong with you? We cannot stay at this horrific impasse and you not take accountability for your actions or inactions. You can't do it anymore. Your ignorance is fueling this stupidity. I can't be nice anymore. I had a freaking heart attack over this. Why don't you get it? Why can't you get it? I'm a single parent by choice. I don't even want to be married. I just want a relationship where the person can come in and take care of my kids and be a positive role model. Like, seriously. But I'm also a conservative in that I know that I need that nuclear family. But that nuclear family doesn't have to be what the gender norms predict them to be. I'm broken. I don't say I'm perfect. Where I am, I can't do the whole married family life. But I still expect a male figure to be there for my kids. Period. I mean, I'm being honest with myself. Why aren't you being honest with yourself? Trump and Biden are not right for this country. The Republicans and the Democrats have not been right for this country for a long time. You have candidates running Democrat and Republican just so they can get their voices out there, but they're not even Democratic and Republic. They're libertarian, they're socialists, and they're green, and they're tea, and they're patriots. You don't even realize how many parties there actually are. But because the media is so bought and paid for, they don't even get the time of day. When I saw vote blue no matter who, I almost cried. Because that was proof of a lack of sheer intelligence. And when I saw it, mostly from my Unitarian Universalist congregation, I almost doubled over in pain. How could you seek truth when you won't even acknowledge the reality that the person that you're trying to push for the presidency is not worthy of it? It's sad. It really is. Spiritually, my faith makes me a seeker of truth. Logically, I seek truth. Ideologically, I seek truth. The anxiety and stress is just too much because I can't believe how stupid America has become. You are voting in a popularity contest instead of voting your values, instead of actually doing research. What has become of the school system that people don't even realize that they're feeding into stupidity? I was actually arguing with somebody over science, but they had seemed to forgotten that All science is not good science. All science is not good science, especially psychology. That's just a best guess. How are you arguing with me over a best guess? I have my own kids. You can't tell me that I don't know what they're thinking. You're trying to undermine my authority as their parent. So anybody that has encountered a 3-year-old or anyone else, they're trying to tell you that you don't know what the heck you're doing. That's why homeschool parents feel that they're inadequate in teaching their own child. So you're trying to tell me that I'm incapable of teaching my child what I know? That's what you're trying to tell me. No, I'm not ashamed of what I know. I know that I'm smart. It's gotten me this far. Oh, well, you live in public housing. You do realize that there was a market crash in 2008, right? You do realize that the World Trade Towers fell in 2001, right? I'm doing the best I can in a crappy economy. I had a business that failed because of bull crap economics. So I'm incompetent because of circumstance? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. No. No. And then because I prioritized my children over making money? No. No. Mm-mm. I know where my priorities are. I know that my children come first. I know that money comes second. I still have a savings account and I know that I'm taking care of my business. Forget you. You can't make me vote for somebody I don't trust. One thing I've never understood. Why on earth would you want me to vote for somebody I don't trust? Why are you so gung-ho for making me vote for somebody based on their political affiliation instead of voting on my actual values? Why would you say that I'm wasting my vote because I'm not voting for who you want me to vote for? And I'm wrong for telling people to vote their values. I'm not trying to tell people to vote what I want them to vote for. I'm telling people to vote what they want. What do you want? That calls for introspection and self-reflection. Personal responsibility. Period. That's it. Think about what you want. Find a candidate that is willing to give you what you want and vote for that. Don't vote for the Democrats because you're poor, and don't vote for the Republicans because you're rich. That is so stupid at its core. It's an insult to an intelligent person. It's an insult. I'm intelligent and I live in public housing. It's not because I'm stupid. It's because of my timing. I didn't have perfect timing. I made a mistake. I'm not perfect. That doesn't make me dumb. It doesn't make me dumb. 9/11 happened when I was in the 11th grade or the 12th grade. Can't even remember. No, I graduated in 2002. It happened in 2001. But wait, no. I graduated in 2002. So yeah, I graduated when I was a senior in high school. It happened when I was a senior in high school. No. That was the beginning of my life. 9/11 was the beginning of my adult life. You wanted me to start my life in fear of people coming into this country and taking stuff away from me. But I didn't do that. So I feel like I've been punished. But I don't really have that victim mentality. But I am a conspiracy theorist, so I leave nothing to question. It's very possible. But that's that. Critical thinking is a lost art. Thinking deeply is a lost art. It saddens me to think that more and more people are just following for the sake of following instead of asking why they're following. And I think that's why I had a heart attack. My heart is breaking at the thought of the lack of critical thinking. I could have been fussing at my kids for their lack of critical thinking, but quite frankly, it's just compounded upon compounding of adults who should know better. I mean, sometimes I get into real rational arguments with people, and it fills me with hope that there are people that are thinking, and I understand their position. But other times it's just like emotional threats and just low blows. No real rational thought. Too many narcissists in the room. It's just sad. And I don't know what to do with it anymore. Other than to plead with people to think better and do better. Ask more questions. Just ask more questions. Please. Please, please, please ask more questions. It is so necessary. We'll see.